That's what you come up with?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little smooth criminal here.
Boom. Big reveal.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, guys. Well, I thought it would be more exciting than that. Welcome to Genesis Rally, the podcast, episode 3. John and Nick sitting here. Got a few things to go over. One, right out of the gate, 2 days left.
Dose for you people who speak Spanish.
Oh, Nick.
Bilingual.
2 days left. So it is Thursday night. It's 9:30. You've got all day Friday and you've got all day Saturday to get it done. If you're on the fence, jump in. And speaking of jumping in, we had another one just 10 minutes ago. Jump in.
Yep. Darius is in, and he's bringing his Charger, his Dodge Charger Daytona to Team Jam, which puts them at 4 now. So they were already in the lead with 3, and they called out Team Crocker Doc and really everybody else, and they now have upped the ante a little bit more with a 4th member.
Yeah. Crocker Doc came out with 2, came out strong, and Jam freaking added a 2nd member, then a 3rd, and now Darius tonight makes 4. So they toppled him. Now I spoke to Charles from Team Crocker Doc yesterday, Nick, and he said he may have something up his sleeve. Now that was before Darius jumped in tonight. So we'll see. The teams are challenging each other, and it's heating up a little bit, so that's always exciting and fun. And speaking of challenging and heating up.
So last podcast, we talked to Drake, who's Team 100 Shot.
Yeah.
Is it 100 or 100? Like 100 shot? 100?
It's 100. Yeah.
100 Shot. Okay. 100. We talked to Drake with Team 100 Shot. And as you can imagine, that's because he's got 100 shot of nitrous in the back of his Charger RT.
Yeah. Sitting in the trunk.
And you said, and John, you said, people, run them. If you see them, run them. And obviously, on the rally, follow all the rules, but run them. And Drake is open to challenges. And what's happened since then, John?
So I said run them because the power he has will surprise you. Okay. So since then, we posted it on the social. We were like, here's Team 100 Shot. And we posted his car, and he had the nitrous bottle sitting in front of it. And what did he say, Nick, in the comments? Drake got under there on his own picture. And what did he say?
It was like, come get it. Yeah. In all caps, periods after each word. Basically laying it out there for everybody to come at him.
Yeah. So we're having fun, and we're joking around, and Drake's a great guy. And I am not kidding you, okay? That night, 9:30, I'm sitting on the couch next to Drake. My phone rings. So I answer it, and I take it into the other room, and it's a guy named Pete. And I met Pete with you, Nick, the Saturday before, almost a week ago, at another car show. Okay.
Yeah.
And Pete has a GT350, and he also has a Cobra. And I'll be damned if Pete wasn't on the phone, and he goes, I just heard your podcast. Is that idiot sitting over there right now? And I'm like, no, he's here. Yeah. And he's like, let me get this straight. He's like, he's got a Charger RT. What is that? Like 300 horsepower, 350 horsepower. I got to be worried about that. And Nick, he's like, I got twice as much horsepower sitting in my Cobra. I'll run him. It's damn 9:30 at night. And this guy is freaking calling out Drake. And I was like, well, hang on. He's got more horsepower than that. He's got it tuned and juiced to high hell. And he's got 100 shot of nitrous. And he's like, well, I'll run him. Well, Pete's still on the fence. Pete, you got to register. There's 2 days to go. But things are heating up. So you got Team Jam. They went from 2 to 3. Then they called out Crocker Doc and then added a 4th. Crocker Doc is sitting at 2. He says he's got something up his sleeve. So the teams are heating up. Drake jumps in. I make a joke about running them, and phone calls start coming in saying, I'll run them. I'll walk them. So it's heating up, and we're having a good time with it. So things are awesome right now.
And really the cool thing about all this is it's building, you and I obviously this is our company, and we're really excited for this. We've been pumped for this for a couple of months before we were able to pull it off.
Right.
And it's really cool to see people getting excited, all in good fun. It's heating up, but in a fun way. Everyone's enjoying it, and everyone's really looking forward to really everything. But I mean, let's be honest, the star of the show is Daytona.
No,
and
that was me.
No. And it's not your Daytona. It's Daytona the track.
Right.
But John, you came to the realization the other day after the time change.
Yeah, I did. So I freaking called Nick, and I'm like, you know what I just realized? And he made some smart ass remark, and I was like, dude, we're gonna be on the track at night. And he's like, yeah, no shit. No, Nick, at night, the lights are going to be on. The time change, the lights are going to be on. And it like literally dawned on us the other day. Now, we booked this, 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago?
Yeah.
We've been working on this 6 nights a week for several hours at night. And it dawned on us a few days ago that we are going to be on the track at the legendary Daytona International Speedway underneath the lights.
Yeah, because I looked it up already. Sunset on November 17th is 5:28 p.m. Our track time is 5:30. Now, we might go a few minutes early, but once it starts getting dark, the NASCAR driving experience is on the track until 5. So we can't go before 5, and it'll be getting dark. So they're going to have to kick the lights on. So the lights are going to be on for us. That is cool. So cool.
And we posted about that on Facebook and on Instagram, which, by the way, if you haven't, go and follow it. Maybe you're on Instagram, but you didn't go follow it on Facebook or vice versa. Just search Genesis Rally. It's going to come up every time. But we posted about it the other night talking about the lights.
Yep.
And people were excited about it, man. They started sharing it. I saw the Jacksonville area Mopar Car Club. One of those guys shared it. And he was like, this is going to be awesome. And they're all commenting that they can't wait. And back to what you were saying a minute ago, man, people are getting fired up. They're getting excited. They're challenging each other, friendly competition. They're calling each other out. But you and I were just talking before we started recording. You and I have been working hard on this. And it is so cool to see people getting excited about it. Because, again, the whole reason we did this is for the passion of cars and having fun and experiencing all this stuff with your cars. And now you got complete strangers that have never met face to face that are getting along and having fun. So day of, there's already an icebreaker and they're just going to hit it off. It's going to be awesome, man. I am so ready for this. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. And there are a few people who do know each other, obviously the people on teams and stuff, but Team Crocodoc and the Team Jam people, they don't know each other, but they're going to meet each other and they're going to talk about each other's cars. And they're going to, they already have something in common and they've never met. And that's really cool. And it's just it's going to be great. I can't wait.
See, Drake is new to Jacksonville. He's in the military guy. He just moved here a week ago and he's already pissing people off. Like, this is good. Listen. We're going to have a good time, man. It's going to be awesome. So it dawned on us the other day, the track lights. That's going to be freaking even cooler. And now when we get to Daytona, it'll be daylight, obviously. We're going to get there, and you're going to do your tour and all that stuff. But then by the time we take the track, they're going to flip those lights on. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. I've been to the track during the day for races, and I've been at night for different races. And I can tell you, it's cool no matter what, but there's something special about it being nighttime, all the lights on. It's going to be so awesome.
It's prime time, man. It's no different than NFL. You've been to an NFL game. It's Sunday at 1 p.m, and then you've been there on Monday Night Football.
Right.
And it don't matter who you're playing. Once it's Monday night and those lights come on, it's something different, man.
Yeah.
So it's going to be awesome. And another thing, your cars are going to be dirty as hell because we're going to drive the piss out of them, right? From freaking Pussers and Ponte Vedra all the way down to Daytona. But those lights reflecting on those cars and the shots they're going to take of these cars with the freaking lights, like the glare on the car and everything as they cross the start-finish line, it's going to be awesome. You won't get to do it again, and it's awesome that we're getting to do it.
Yeah.
speaking of getting ready, Cars and Coffee, 2 days.
Yep.
Avenues Mall here in Jacksonville. 8 a.m. is the official start time. I think we're getting there like 7:30 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always a good turnout, 200-300 cars. So that's the last day to register. So maybe you'll see us at Cars and Coffee, and by maybe we're definitely going to be there, but maybe you will be there and see us, and maybe we can help you get registered before the everything closes up online and get you in there so that you could be part of it.
And our plan for Cars and Coffee is one of us will be back by the car. So if you see a Go Mango Charger Daytona wrapped in Genesis Rally stickers, one of us will be right by there the whole morning, and the other one will be roaming around talking to people and making connections, because we've not met everybody either that's going on this thing.
Let me tell you the real plan, because you're dancing around, you're tiptoeing around it. Bright Go Mango Daytona says Genesis Rally in matte black font down the sides, on the hood, the damn trunk deck, everything, right? Here's the plan. One of them stays right there to talk to people in case they come and they see the car and they have any questions about it. The other one of us, and we don't know who it's going to be, Nick, myself, I don't know, fucking Drake, I don't know. One of us is going to be walking around, but not just walking around. I'm going right to where the freaking Mustangs are at. This is mind-blowing.
That's a good point.
This is freaking mind-blowing. You can't go to a damn and yeah, you know what? I'm calling them out now. You can't be at a damn red light here in Jacksonville, Florida, without 3 Mustangs being around you and 2 of them blowing vape out the window. But all of a sudden, we freaking they're all revving their engines and they're I'm badass. I'm Mustang, American muscle. Look at me. And all of a sudden, we got a track experience and freaking crickets
at the Great American Race for the American muscle.
Crickets.
Nothing. Not a single one.
Crickets. So if you drive a Mustang and you're listening to this and you follow Genesis Rally and you're going to Cars and Coffee, go park with the fucking Subarus or something, because if I catch you over there with those Mustangs and I find out you follow us, you're interested, and you just haven't jumped in yet, man, I thought for sure. I'm glad to see a shootout between Team Jam and Team Crocodog, but I thought for sure it was going to be like, bam, here come the Mustangs. Oh, the Mustangs are in. Now here come the Camaros. Oh, hell, here come the Mopars. Like, I thought it was going to be like competitive cross-brand,
Yep.
And that's just not the case. So I'm talking smack, but
it
seriously.
Is really surprising, though, because Mustangs they're everywhere, like you said. And, when we've talked to them together and individually, and they always seem interested.
Listen, you got the 5.0 and you got the GT350s and the Cobras, and mine's the Pony Edition. You guys are the freaking sitting on the sideline edition until I hear otherwise.
It's true. So if anyone listening to this knows somebody with a Mustang, or maybe it's you, tag them, call them out, tell them to be
you.
tell them to be part of it, man. This thing it's going to be cool. And I'll tell you, everyone, all the different car brands, the fans all think their brand is the best, and they're vocal about it. And at this rate, the Dodge folks, the Mopars, you're not going to be able to get them through doors at all, because their heads are going to be so swollen by the numbers they've got.
Mm-hmm.
In a game of bragging rights, Mopar wins big time in this.
Well, here's the thing. I have a Dodge, and I hear it all the time. Ooh, that's a nice boat you got there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're faster if it's in a straight line. Well, shut up. Then come on. There's going to be hairpin turns at Daytona. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyways, you know what? People are already pissed at Drake. I may as well throw it out there. He said, hey, any Mustangs going? I said, no. And he goes, cool. We won't have any incidents that day. All right, we've beat up the Mustangs.
Yeah, now they're really not going to go because we've offended them all.
Yeah, now they're not going. Listen, seriously though, if you have a Mustang, come on, man, represent, come out. We're all gonna have a good time. It's competition. It's we're challenging each other, but it's all for fun, man. It's all for fun. We want to drive the hell out of our cars and enjoy them just like you guys do.
And really, the same goes for Camaros.
Yeah,
we're light on the Camaros as well. I mean, we've got a ton of Mopars. We've got Vipers. We've got all kinds of stuff. We got Corvettes.
We got
for whatever reason, Camaros and Mustangs
Stingray that's jumped in here.
Yep, Camaros and Stingrays are not, or Camaros and Mustangs are not represented. So y'all jump in, call your friends out, tag them in the posts, make sure they know because time is running out.
Yep. So Cars and Coffee this Saturday. Again, by the time you guys hear this, likely it's already going to be Friday, which means Cars and Coffee will be tomorrow, Saturday. But we'll be out there and we'll be by the Genesis Rally car. We'll be walking around and I'll be walking up to people and, dude, your car's badass. Why don't you rally it with us? Trying to get people to be part of it. So we'll be there. And Nick, we're not gonna spill the beans right now, but you and I were just talking about possibly doing something funny. Cars and Coffee. We'll leave it at that. If you're on the fence, you're thinking about doing the Speedway Boomerang. You're thinking, you know what, I might want my car down in Daytona on the track, and cigar party sounds good afterwards. And nice little after party over there, and lunch on Ponte Vedra. If you're thinking, man, that does sound kind of good, but you're still on the fence, and Saturday's the last day to do it. Tell you what, there might be an opportunity for you to get involved on Saturday if we execute this kind of prank that we were talking about.
Yeah,
I'll leave it at that. The other thing, we kind of had an announcement tonight that people seemed really excited about on Facebook and on Instagram. A new partner jumping in, Nick.
Yep, we've got 201 Wraps jumping in as a new partner and sponsor to the Speedway Boomerang, and we can't quite say just yet. We're hoping tomorrow we'll be able to let the cat out of the bag. But we've been talking all along about the value of the Speedway Boomerang, and each registered car gets a rally kit, and that kit's worth $200 right now. And what we're possibly going to be able to add is going to make it worth a significant amount more, and possibly adding some raffle stuff as well, which the raffle prizes we already have are amazing. So for the $200, or for the $179.99 to get your car involved in the Speedway Boomerang, now you're already going to get that back in free value just in the rally kit. And then if you win one of our current raffle prizes, I mean, the value on some of those is $1,500. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so you could easily get your money back and then more.
Absolutely. So,
and that's not including the value of the Daytona, because I can tell you without getting into numbers, it's pretty expensive to rent the track.
So, yeah.
The rally kit does not include the value of the actual Daytona experience. It's phenomenal.
That's right. So we've been talking with the guys at 201 Wrap for some time now, trying to work some out, and we think we've got it. Well, we don't think, we know we've got a partnership now, and they're involved, and you guys will be excited. So we're working on stuff that's going to go in everyone's rally kit. Everyone's going to get it, and we're also working on some pretty cool prizes. It'll be at the finish line. And speaking of prizes, so we're rallying back. You get to the finish line. Aroma's right there on Southside Boulevard. You're going to grab you a big fat stogie. You're going to light it up, sit down. Everyone's going to have, a good time and kind of celebrate and relax at the same time. And y'all just sit back and relax and start collecting these prizes. Nick and I were going down the list of what we have so far and what we're still working on, and it's going to be a good time.
It is going to be a good time. And you skipped over one thing, too. Most people probably already know, but if you don't, when we get to Aroma's, we're not just parking in the parking lot. They're going to stage the cars all around the building. Right. Some are going to be in the parking lot in the VIP spots. Some are going to be along the sides. Some are going to be out in the grass along Southside Boulevard. So if you want to be seen on a Saturday night along Southside Boulevard, is the where to be seen. And they're going to have extra security out there, so you don't have to worry about people going out messing with the cars and all that stuff.
Right. But we should be getting to Aroma's about 7 o'clock, but they're going to have security there 5:30, 6 o'clock waiting on us. And when we pull in, they're going to direct us, hey, you, this car, come park it over here, you over here. They're going to kind of coordinate all that for us. And then there's going to be extra security inside and outside. Outside to make sure no one's messing with the cars. Inside, make sure no one's messing with us, because we have an exclusive area at Aroma's Cigar. So unless you are part of it with Genesis Rally, you will not be where we are.
And the way they're going to know you're part of it is with a wristband that you're going to get in your rally kit. And there's only one rally kit per car, but for those cars that have multiple passengers, there will be multiple wristbands because all passengers are included in the raffles. They're included in all the experiences. They get lunch at Pussers. They get the tour. They get to ride with you at the track. So the only way you're going to get in is with that wristband. So if you are going on the rally and you hear this, you're going to hear us say this message again, but you've got to put the wristband on and you've got to keep it on because Pussers knows that's how you're included. Daytona knows it's how you're included, and same with Aroma. So you've got to make sure you have that.
Yep. So the process there, when you get to Pussers for the start and at the check-in, you'll get your rally kit, and we're going to have someone, whoever gives you that rally kit, is going to tell you your wristband is in there. Put it on now, and you'll have it. By the way, you just said something. Passengers are also included.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. In the raffles. So maybe you're someone that booked your rally and you thought, you know what, I'm just going to do this for me. I'm going to get away for the weekend and all that. Maybe, honey, you could go shopping or go get your nails done or whatever. Maybe add honey as a passenger because honey could help you win stuff for your car.
Mm-hmm. If your wife or if you're a female driver and your husband or boyfriend doesn't have a car and doesn't have share the same passion necessarily as you, but they win a 3-pole session, dyno session at Stage 6 Motorsports, well, guess who's going to take their car? It ain't going to be their daily driver. It's going to be yours. So
yeah, and we have a good mix here, men and women that are coming to this. This isn't exclusive to men.
Nope.
So bring them. There's still time to add a passenger.
21 and up, though.
Yes, 21 and up. We start and we end at a bar. No drinking at the start, obviously. So we're gonna close this on Saturday. So try to get your passengers in. If you have a buddy, Mustangs, I'm looking at you. Get in here, register, come see us at Cars and Coffee, and all that stuff, and we'll get you in and be part of it. It's gonna be a good time. Now, real quick before we wrap up, we're doing another one of these tomorrow night, Nick. We just confirmed it.
Yep, we're gonna have Kevin, who's the president of Jacksonville Area Mopars and the leader of Team Jam.
Yeah.
If you've
we'll call him captain.
He's the captain of the team. So if you've not seen his quote challenging other teams, we just posted it again Friday night, probably at 8:30ish. So you'll be able to go back on our Facebook and check it, or our Instagram. But it'll be an interesting conversation tomorrow night because he's not shy about stirring up the pot. So it's going to be fun.
And addressing a question that we addressed in episode 2, does my car count? Do I qualify? Nick, what's Kevin driving?
He's driving a Ram 1500 lifted truck. He's bringing it out to Daytona. Now, it's lifted, it's big, but it's got, adequate tires. They're not like mud boggers. They're all terrain. So, but he's driving a truck. And someone else on Team Jam is driving a Turbo Dart. Brody's bringing out his Turbo Dart.
Dude, freaking Brody, man. He is still to this, like today, I saw on Facebook, he's still adding parts to his car.
Yeah.
He freaking joined in the rally and he is adding stuff to his car. He's freaking working on it and modifying. And I'm seeing a lot of people doing that. Drake, he went and he got the nitrous tank filled up, obviously, but
he got exhaust.
He got the exhaust done on his car, and then he swapped out the quad tips, and he puts different badges on it. He wanted all black badges on it, so he did that. And Brody's out here, and he's freaking swapped out his tires and his exhaust, and he just I don't even remember what I saw today. He said it's going to be spitting flames though.
Yeah, he got some straight pipes. It's a catless straight pipe. Yeah. So moral of the story is, if your car is street legal, it's good to go. Bring it on out. We've got people, like I just said, driving trucks, driving not your typical, hot rod type cars. We've got people driving AMGs. We've got everything up to a Viper. But the moral of the story is, you don't have to have a $50,000 or $60,000 muscle car to go out with us on these rallies. Just
got to have a street legal car and be passionate about it, man.
Yep, that's it.
Tomorrow we got Kevin. Kevin's going to be on. He's going to talk to us about what he's looking forward to, and a little bit. Probably he'll be easy to start getting him to talk about his truck. He loves that thing, so we'll talk about what he's done. yeah, we'll talk about what he's done to it and some of the other stuff going on with Team Jam. And he'll probably be calling out Crocker Doc or some other people at the same time. But we'll talk more about it tomorrow. 2 days out. Be part of it now. Go to genesisrally.com. Check out the Instagram and the Facebook, and we will see you at Cars and Coffee in 2 days. And if it's Friday and you're listening to this, then we will see you tomorrow.